Not happy about this. I'm not happy about this at all.
Holla, we them boys. Holla, 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 we making noise. Holla. Holla, we them boys. Holla, 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 we making noise. Holla.
Let's try this again. Take two. I can tell you right now, I'm going to rage. And not because I'm going to lose a game, but because of technical problems. We're going to lose all of the off season. Most of the preseason. We've lost it. All right, ladies and gentlemen of the council, let's gather ourselves composed. Let's get some schedules set. Let's get into the regular season. And let's do this thing. All right. Florida's schedule. I go to Florida State. Florida State comes to me. Florida International is on my schedule. I think Texas Southern is an FCS school. LSU, your schedule. Kansas State, Arkansas State, they are in the game. Maine is in the game. They were an FCS school. I put them in. You come to Florida this year. You come to Florida. And then, of course, here we are in the last 2 weeks, Alabama and Arkansas. Alabama and Arkansas. Those are the two games right there, and you're at Arkansas this year. All right. Alabama State playing Arizona, Appalachian State, New Hampshire, Utah State. Those are all teams in this game. And then you got number 23 Colorado State on your schedule. This is a manageable schedule for you. I'm famished. This is a manageable schedule for you. Very well. Let's make sure there are no FCS teams without schedules in here. Texas Southern for me. I got to replace them. They do not have a schedule. Otherwise, we are good to go. Things will get exciting in the last 3 to 4 weeks of the season, and of course the week Buckshot and I play each other. That's exciting. But when him and I play each other, the thing is, a little bit of, hey, it's a big game. It does play into account some things like national championship stuff, but the loser is not eliminated from the national championship contention. And the loser is not eliminated from being in the SEC championship game. We could play each other there because we're in different divisions. So it's a game with consequence, but not a ton of consequence. It's more so to us just because we're two people in the game playing. Texas Southern, I got to replace them. So I don't think I will play anybody that's ranked. I think I'll go with a Texas State. And there we go. Texas State is in the game. It's an FCS school that I entered. And that's it. It's party time. It's time for the regular season, everybody. I'm pumped. Technology. I'm going to need you to cooperate. Let's make sure the technology is ready to cooperate before we hit into the regular season. Let's disconnect everything that I have from the internet. And let's get this party started. Is it a bug? It's a bug. What are you doing? Get out of here. What are you? A ladybug. What are you doing here? Huh. You can't get in the way of NCAA football. Can't happen. Cannot happen. Week 1. Let's go. Alabama State, C- overall, taking on the C- rated Arizona team. So, big opponent, winnable game. Let's go, I'm famished. 43-14. Tough loss. Tough loss, but his goal really is 5 wins. 6 wins would be over the moon. 5 wins is really where he wants to be. It would be great for him to hit 6 wins this season. Going to be tough with a C- rating, but he's a good coach. Florida, here I am. This should be a warm-up game for me, but I'm only a B+. So who knows what the game's going to throw at me. 47-10, I'll take that. All right, I'll take that. That's a decent week 1. That'll be okay. Let's bring that chat back up. There we go. 1-1 against each other right now, me and Buckshot. If I'm being completely honest, as far as cheering for each other goes, we're in this dynasty together. So, it's one of those things. I'll be okay. If he beats me, I'm okay. Okay here. Buckshot starts his season off. Number 8 in the nation. A+ overall. Taking on the C+ rated Kansas State team from the Big 12. No problems at all. 49-10 victory. Very well done. Alabama State, C- again overall, but taking on a C-rated Appalachia State team. Another opportunity to jump up and get a bit of an upset win. Close. Oh, so close. Oy, that's frustrating. Dan, that was a close one. Really almost had it. All right. There's week 2 in the books. I hope I'm famished can pull off a couple of wins here going into conference play. Looks like Oklahoma just beat Penn State in the simulation there. I'm willing to bet Alabama does it again. Well, there's a chance. I mean, Alabama is very good right now in the game. They've got some special players, and the problem is that if the top teams continue to lose after Alabama loses, like last season, they're going to climb their way back in, and then they ran over me in the conference championship game, so I couldn't stop them either. So circumstances, I guess. All right, I'm famished, and Alabama State C- overall taking on the C+ rated 2-0 New Hampshire team. Again, another slight possibility for an upset win. Does not get there, though it is close, 28-32. Ooh, that is close. 2 close games in a row. Last year he wins that game. All right. I'm back in action. B+ rated, taking on the 1-0 C rated Washington Cougars. We should take care of business here. 48-28. Okay. I will take that. And Buckshot and LSU A+ rated, taking on C+ rated Arkansas State. Should not be a contest. Here we go. And it begins. A right guard for 2 quarters. He shows up. And you got to show up on time for practice. Shouldn't make a difference. Shit. Guys. Oh, did not see that coming. Did not at all. He's going crazy right now. He's going crazy. I'm stunned. I am stunned. If he wins out the rest of the way, that's going to be a blip on the radar. If he wins the rest of the games, then he's still going to make it far. Oh my heavens. Let me tell you something. If one of us was Arkansas State, we would just be wondering how we did it. I did not see that coming. Not at all. All right, let's move forward. Let's see what this game has to bring. Another C+ rated team in Georgia taking on LSU. Let's get back in our groove. There we go, 38-6. Same type of rated squad, SEC game, and he gets back on his groove. Here we go, Tennessee, not ranked, but A rated overall. I am number 12 in the country, B+ rated overall. So ratings-wise, they got me. And I'm on the road. Whoa. Whoa. Wow. What a victory. Now I'm counting on Alabama State to get one. 1 point. That's incredible. Um, Alabama State, and I'm famished. You need to jump up and get a win. Another close loss. I mean, you've lost 3 games now by a touchdown or less. 28-3 loss. You win those games last season. This is a big game right here. I'm just curious. Ohio State takes it, yeah. Let's get through week 4. Okay, Buckshot and LSU gets back on track with a good win. I am surprised I beat Tennessee. 1 point victory. I'm so used to losing those throughout this dynasty. And I'm famished with another loss. Within 7 points, another loss. Let's get into this week 5 here. Let's make something happen. That game between Buckshot and I means a little bit more now. He'll need that win. All right, I'm taking on Kentucky, B- rated. I got the number 2 total offense in the country after 3 games. Better not come up and beat me. I got him 45-16. Okay, I'll take that. Mississippi State, C+ rated overall. LSU, A+ rated overall. They're 3-0. Damn. I can tell you one thing. Buckshot's going to want out of LSU if they can't compete. I know he is so... Mississippi State gets him 42-28. The only thing I could point out is he changed his coaching strategy at the start of the season. It was ever so slightly. Shouldn't make that big of a difference. But I wonder if it has. Yeah, he said he may have wanted out after last season. I couldn't quite get you by the end of the stream, man. And I think we take a long, hard look at any offers that might come through this year and see. I mean, he's dominated this dynasty since he's been at LSU. I can't believe he's lost those 2 games. Can't believe it. Bama just lost. He pointed it out. Let's take a look. Top 25. Does Alabama play this week? They lost. They absolutely lost. Good. Arkansas took them. That's the game right there. That's the game. And Arkansas's already lost too. Wow. Wow. You know, that's the thing. My guy has really dominated this dynasty since he's been at LSU. I mean, his record has just gone through the roof. But at the SEC, that division is such a gauntlet that you could have the second, third best team in the country, and you're going to lose 2 or 3 games. It's just so rough to get through that schedule. Here he's got Maine. This should be a thrashing. 42-7. It sure is. And I'm taking on Ole Miss, C-rated overall. They have scored, they've played 4 games and they have averaged 13 points per game. So this should be a 49-10 victory. But my best outside linebacker is now suspended for 3 games. I got stuff for free at a store. 63-14. Okay. I'll take that. Next week's a big one. Next week is a big one. Yeah, I'm glad Bama lost. It's going to be up to you also. Who moved that? Who did that? Was it you? All right, here we go. The number 17 LSU Tigers coming into Florida to take on me. All right. Buckshot fighting Ewok. Again, we're not in the same division, so not much in the way of that. Let's see how it goes. Close. 38-31. So, that does not mean that we don't still meet in the SEC championship game. He's got Bama. He's got Arkansas. Those 2 games he wins, we meet again. I'm famished. You need a win. Good games. Thank you, bud. I appreciate it. We'll take a look and see. LSU that's a hard place to be. You took on a big job when you did that. Yeah, maybe probably still have the national championship, but I'm famished. 0-5. Dang. Let's get through week 7. I didn't even want to take Florida coming to the SEC. I can't stand coaching in the SEC. I'd rather take my chances in a one-off game against Alabama or Arkansas or something like that in a bowl game or a national championship game. You know, a little one-off game than having to play them every year. Botrix. You need to get out of the chat, bro. I must have downloaded something today that put Botrix into the chat. He's not my friend. He shouldn't be in there. Ohio State. Maybe they did. I missed it, complaining about Botrix. Ohio State loses to Wisconsin. Big Ten's up for grabs. Arkansas State, number 17 in the nation, taking on our 0-5 and I'm famished at Alabama State. And that is a 21-6 loss, dropping Alabama State to 0-6 on the season. Not the second season we thought we would get. Okay, here I go. This is it right here. I think this is where I probably lose. The ratings wise, they're better than I am. They just rush the ball so well. I don't see how I beat them. Damn. I mean, it's a good game. It's a good game. It doesn't keep me out of the SEC championship game, but it does probably crush my national championship hopes. LSU taking on South Carolina. He should be able to go to South Carolina and win, and he does. 41-13, good win, very good. So he's 4-3 on the season, and still ranked in the top 25. It's just a brutal conference. I just want him to beat Bama. I want I'm famished to win a game. I'm shocked. Week 9. The return of ASMR week. Here in week 9, it features Alabama State taking on Middle Tennessee State. Well, this is what happens when you have a family. It's all good. ASMR week continues. Florida Gators taking on the B- rated Florida International. That is a victory. LSU taking on Tennessee State. Big victory, 23-0. All right, week 9 finished. Let's go to week 10. All right, here we go in week 10. Conclusion of ASMR week, pretty successful. All right, here we go. Alabama State taking on Texas State. I'm famished to get a win here. 10-7, another game within 7 points. Last season he wins all those. He could be 4-4 right now, easily. Ole Miss going into Baton Rouge. Took care of business, 33-3. Very well done. Florida Georgia game. B+ rated overall, taking on the C+ rated Georgia. This rivalry game I should be able to win. It's on a neutral site. 45-10 victory. Okay, I'll take that. All right, that's week 10 in the books. Simulating through week 10, and we're coming up on the big time. These last 2 games, we have time to run another. Hey, I did start 45 minutes sooner this time. If things get crazy, if things get exciting, I may have someone's gonna have to talk me out of doing another one. Let's say that. Someone's gonna have to talk me out of it. It's not gonna be you. Someone's gonna have to talk me out of it. That's one thing about it. In the SEC, we can be at big programs, and we know we're going to land 5-star recruits. But we could have a season where we easily lose 3 games. We go to another conference, it's the same thing. The recruits are not guaranteed. It's such a hard call to make. I mean, it's the emotions of this game are just up and down. All right, Bowling Green should be able to take care of business here. All right, 72 points. That's what I'm talking about. All right, here I am. I'm taking on South Carolina State. That should be no problem whatsoever. 45-3 victory. I'm famished in Alabama State. Again, another game that's within reach. He got him! An absolute crushing for his first win of the season over a North Texas team that was 7-3. I mean, he crushed them. That's fantastic. He needed that. He needed that. Alabama State is a team he can bring up. But a season like this might cost him a job. So right now, I think he's fighting for a job. But that win was huge. He needs to finish this season out with a few more wins. I think if that's his only win of the season, he's fired. Recruits coming in. L.A. L.A. Louisiana is where this person's from. How about that? Going to LSU, the number 9 tackle. This is a big one right here. Both teams rated A+ overall. Total offense belongs to LSU. Points per game belongs to Bama. Rush offense belongs to Bama. But pass offense, that goes to LSU. Total defense, Bama. That's tough right there. The defense. Your rush defense is number 8 in the country, and that's what they do. You can stand up to what they do. Here we go. Fucking hell. Ah! Overtime. I can't stand Alabama. Alabama State, you need another win here. You got it. You finally won a close game. Oh, I can't stand Alabama. South Carolina, I need this win. This is my side of the division. Got it. Big time. I can't stand Alabama. Overtime. Now he's got to go to Arkansas. This is the SEC that it is such a rough. That division is the toughest in this game. Ohio State has lost twice. I don't know. Arkansas did beat Bama. It may go to the best conference record, honestly. Oh, look at this. The number 1 tight end in the nation. The number 1 guard in the nation. The number 8 defensive tackle. That's a good recruit week. That is a good recruit week. So, rival game. What is that? They are an A overall. They're better than me ratings-wise, and they are 6. They're in the ACC. They are 6-5, but they are A-rated overall. And they just screwed me. They just screwed me. Dang. Alabama State needs this win. I'm famished in Alabama State. You need this win. An infraction, 2 games for the fullback. He got it. 3 wins in a row. That's what he needed. He needed that. I was afraid he was going to get fired. Yeah, I know. The situation is if you beat them, I don't know. That's a 3-way tie. They may just go to the best conference record. I'm not sure how they would run that. But we'll see. It all just depends. Now, I guess that we're not having that conversation anyway. 7-5 on the season. Man, oh man. Florida State. What are you doing to me, Florida State? I guess that means I would play Arkansas in the SEC championship game. I thought our seasons would be flipped. The season I'm having, I thought Buckshot would have. I thought LSU would have that season. Oh, Alabama State landed one of the recruits we went after, a 4-star defensive end. Way to go. Now, they got a tall task here, trying to beat a 10-1 Colorado State team, ranked number 17th in the nation. 3 wins, I don't know. It's probably all he's going to have, but yeah, 3-9. I think those 3 straight wins he had should save his job. I think he can turn them around. He should have 6 wins easy. At least 3 of those wins were within 7 points, maybe 4. West Virginia gets no respect. 11-1. SEC championship game. I got Arkansas. Huge implications here in this week. 1, the number 1 team plays. The number 2 team plays. 4 and 5. Number 3 is USC. They don't play. Let's see if Virginia Tech. Yep. Virginia Tech, they just solidified their spot in the national championship. Missouri's out. Missouri's out. So now we have a question. We're going to have to look up. We're going to have to look at that BCS standings. The number 3 team in the country was USC. They do not have a conference championship game. So they're idle. The number 4 team just beat the number 2 team. I think Texas A&M jumps into the national championship over USC. Here goes my game against Arkansas. Nah. I didn't think so. So Arkansas gets the SEC championship game. Dadgummit. Shoot. All right. Here come the bowl bids. I think Texas A&M jump ahead of USC, and I think it's Texas A&M and Virginia Tech for the conference championship. National championship. I switched my chair today as well. It's nice having a quiet chair. Returner of the year. Okay. That's cool. Chick-fil-A Bowl against Wake Forest. And I am in the Capital One Bowl taking on Penn State. Look at that. And we have a Heisman finalist. Oh, Buckshot said he thought I would go back-to-back Heisman winner. Let's see if he called it out right. He's a junior quarterback. He's led Texas. He just led Texas A&M probably to the national championship game. Texas A&M probably comes back. Like he was fourth that season. Texas A&M probably comes back to the national championship again next season, as long as he doesn't go to the pro draft. Yep, there it is. They jumped him. That's what's scary about the Pac-10. That's what's scary about it, is that you could be number 2, you don't have a conference championship game, and you can get jumped like that. That's why in this game it's, and in the way it worked back in those days is it was an advantage to have a conference championship game. Because if you won it, it played into the selections. So, I know it's supposed to now, but I think it did more back then. Nobody in bowl week 1. I haven't seen Central Michigan this season. I'm so focused on them. I've been away from them for 4 years now. LSU and Buckshot taking on Wake Forest. They look to be the vastly superior team here. The Chick-fil-A Bowl in Atlanta, Georgia. Got him. All right, finish that season out with a bowl win and a trophy. Okay. Oh, there's Central Michigan. We're 25 in the nation. Oh, shoot. Did you see Hawaii in a bowl game? Oh, my. Hawaii won 1 game 2 seasons ago. Good call out, Buckshot. Good call out. They won 1 game with I'm Famished as their coach 2 seasons ago. And here they are in a bowl game. Those were his players. Yes, they were. The school's just got to give him more time to develop. Oh, good call out, Scott. Heading over into bowl week 3. I'm taking on Penn State. Penn State's A+ rated. Wow, A+ rated with a B+ offense. Doesn't make any sense to me. They got me. Ten and 4 on the season. 10 and 4. Ohio State with 2 losses this year. Nebraska 11 and 1, but number 12 in the country. That's crazy. Oklahoma with 5 losses. This is a crazy season. There's USC undefeated against Wisconsin in the Rose Bowl. Wisconsin takes them. Alabama taking on West Virginia. Screw them. Arkansas taking on Oregon. They beat them too. Those 2 teams are so good. Simulate Bowl Week 3. Texas A&M, West Virginia for the national championship game. Here we go. Texas A&M are your national champions. Virginia Tech was just in another national championship game. Virginia Tech has been in half of our national championship games that we've had in this dynasty. Season 23 in the books. Texas A&M is your national champion. Virginia Tech are your runners-up. That is Texas A&M's first. That is Texas A&M's first national championship in this dynasty. Yep. Not only is it Texas A&M's first national championship in this dynasty, it is the first time in 23 years that they have made the national championship game. Incredible run for them. Okay. Well, my guy Buckshot has a decision to make. He can renew with LSU and know that he's going to win 7 to 10. He's going to win. Yeah, Virginia Tech was, well, I don't know what their win streak was. I think it was 28 entering the season. Yeah. Yeah, they had won like 28 games entering the season, and they just entered that game undefeated. They had won like 40 straight games, man. I love the attention to detail. You're absolutely right. So I'm going to see. I don't know the answer to that. I think that if we renew it. If we hit find new job, then it's going to, I think, decline it and take us into that. It's your decision. We can try. I'm not sure if that's what it does. They want 2 more years for you. Yeah. Okay. So my guy Buckshot here, he wants to renew the contract, and he's going to push back into more of the run game. He is 60-18 with LSU. What a phenomenal record. Phenomenal. All right, so I think I can confirm then. Let's go. We renew this. Yes. All right, this is what confuses the heck out of me. I'm at Florida. North Texas and Duke are offering me a job. Why would I want to leave my current post and come coach there? All right. So there we have it. So that is the end of the season. And I do believe that as we end out season 23, And we look at our report cards. I am 165 and 132. I've really come back up since going to Florida. I'm famished. Your job security is actually still pretty good. 107 and 175 in 23 years. His longest win streak of all time is 4. He's going to get his, though. He'll get his. This is a 60-year dynasty. It's going to come and go. Longest win streak for Buckshot, 14. 185 and 110. I mean, Buckshot's far and away winning the dynasty so far. 3 conference titles. Ever since he's been there, it's just been a runaway. So, strategy. Let's move it back. Let's take it back. Buckshot wants to take it back. He tried it out. It didn't quite work exactly the way he wanted it to. And so we'll move it back. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes we try it out and our teams don't do as well as we want them to. And so we dial it back a little bit. So, we got all off season to think about what he wants to do. So what I'm going to do real quick is save this. There we go. I'm going to save this. I'm going to take a small break. And I'm going to see if we are clear to run it back and take a second season. There we go. I'm going to see if we're clear to run into another season. And when I do that, I'll get this stream saved. And we'll get another one started, I think. Yeah. All right. Be right back. See if we're clear to do another one.
Holla, we them boys. Holla, 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 we making noise. Holla. Holla, we them boys. Holla, 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 we making noise. Holla.
All right, so we got to check. I have to check the internet stability here. That's the issue. Is that I need to make sure that the stream's still coming in clear. and we got a couple other things going on in the house. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna cut this stream. We're gonna stop it, and then I'm gonna go check on this internet connection, check on a couple other things, and if we can run it back again, I'm gonna come back and get it fired up. So hopefully I can see everybody soon. All right, I'll catch y'all later.